Hazel, in Springfield this hour, lawmakers in the Senate are close to approving an elected school board for Chicago as the spring session goes past its May 31st deadline.
That's just one of the major agenda items still being debated at this hour after the legislature worked through the holiday weekend. The WGN political reporter Tamon Bradley is here with the very latest.
Ray and Micah, good evening. Today, overtime in Springfield. We're awaiting a vote on an elected school board for Chicago. This afternoon, a bill was filed establishing a hybrid board of elected and appointed members before moving to a fully elected board. Under the plan, the CPS board would grow from 7 to 21 members. First, 10 people would be elected in the fall of 2024 and 11 people appointed. By 2026, all 21 members of the school board would be elected. The elections would be held in line with congressional elections rather than Chicago municipal elections. In other words, the mayor and CPS board would not be elected in the same year. For years, reform advocates pushed for an elected school board, as Chicago is the only district in the state that does not elect its school board. As we wait to see what the Senate decides, here is a recap of measures awaiting the governor's signature. Lawmakers acted on voting, moving next year's March 15th primary to June 28th, making curbside voting permanent and Election Day a state holiday. Also, a bill passed making Juneteenth a state holiday. The General Assembly sent Governor Pritzker first in the nation legislation banning police officers from lying to youth during interrogations. A cannabis cleanup bill passed. The legislature is trying to ensure better racial diversity in the cannabis licensing process. The use of seclusion and restraint in schools could soon be limited under a bill that would bar school workers from locking children alone in seclusion spaces. Perhaps the most controversial action taken concerns redistricting. Democrats who control both the House and Senate sent the governor legislative and Supreme Court district maps that will favor their party for the next decade. Democrats used population estimates from the American Community Survey rather than final census figures due out in mid-August.
What we saw from the Democrats this session is what the true priorities were. And the number one priority was to pass politically drawn, gerrymandered maps.
I have not reviewed those maps yet, but I will tell you that the Republicans should have put forward their own map. It would have been very helpful.
As a candidate, Governor Pritzker vowed to veto an unfair map. He's just today saying that he has not reviewed it. Senate President Don Harmon announced that the governor has a deal for an energy bill. So we'll see if lawmakers act on that. So we're in overtime. It's the day after they're supposed to be done, and stuff is still happening.
You're a little busy.
Just a bit.
All right.
Clock's still ticking. All right, come on. Well, mixing and matching